Hey everybody, it's jrunz, and I'm going to be showing you how to get DayZ editor and downloaded and how to use it so you can start making some custom areas to put into your DayZ server. So first thing you're going to need is a laptop or a computer and a copy of DayZ on Steam, and you're going to need to have Steam and DayZ both owned and downloaded. And first of all, we're going to go into Steam. You're going to come over to the community section and down to workshop, and then inside workshop here we're going to search for DayZ, and this will pop up. Click on that. Once inside the DayZ section of the workshop, then we're going to come down here to this section and hit editor, search for editor, and then we're going to come down and look for DayZ editor right here, 5 stars. You click on that and you come down and it'll say subscribe. I've already subscribed, so I don't have to, but you're going to click on here to subscribe. It's going to prompt you to download these 3 with it. You need these 3 with it in order for the editor to work correctly. So you need to download these 3 as well. So you'll click on this CF and subscribe. Click on builder items, subscribe. Dabs framework, subscribe. By the way, quick shout out to Dabs and Doritos for making the DayZ editor. It's an extremely useful tool. After you download or subscribe to these 4, then you're going to go back up here at the little arrow, go back, and you're going to want to scroll down and look for DayZ editor loader. And then you're going to go in there and subscribe to that as well. Then once you subscribe to all of those, you can close out or go to your library to open up. I'm going to close out. We're going to open up DayZ. As soon as you open up DayZ, it's going to prompt you whether you want to open up the game or the client. And you're going to want to go with open up the game. You don't want to open up the client. Once you open up that, you'll get to this launcher screen here. And we're going to want to come over to the left and hit mods. In this section, you're going to see all the mods that you have, and I have no other mods. You don't need any other mods other than the builder items, CF, Dabs framework, DayZ editor, and DayZ editor loader. Those are the only ones you need to run this. And your computer doesn't need to be real, you know, like a fast gaming computer. It doesn't need to be a lot of memory or anything. I'm running it on a little laptop and it runs just fine. But once you have all these things, then you just click the play button, and in a few minutes it'll load up the editor, and then we'll get in there and start messing around with some features and how to use it. First things first is you can't use any of these BLDR on console. Any of these BLDR will not show up on console as of right now, and this is on update 1.20 as of making this video. Alright, now that you're loaded up and you're in here, the editor should drop you in a random spot on the map, and if you when you very first start, you're going to be in free look mode like this. If you press spacebar, then you can bring out your cursor, but you'll no longer be able to look around. But if you hold down right click, you can look around while having your cursor out. Alright, and then you got this little character that you can see from his perspective. If you press the home button, you'll go to playing him and moving him around the map as if you were playing the game. Also, you can move him around to where your cursor is by just pressing T. Move him around. Over here on the left are all the placeable items that you can drag and drop into the map. So let's just search for M4. And throw an M4 out there, you just come down to the M4 here, and then we'll just click on that. Once it's highlighted blue, you can drag it out here, and it won't be placed on the map until you click again. And once you click again, you'll see this little blue box here, and then on that blue box, then you'll be able to move it around wherever you want, or you can just place it where you want the first time. But also you can right click on the box and it'll bring up these options. You can cut, copy, paste, align to surface, snap to surface, set alignment. We're not going to go all into too much detail, but if you left click and hold, you can move it around wherever you want. If you hold Alt and click, you can move it up and down. And then if you hold Shift and click, you can spin it around. Also, a cool little trick is if you throw it up in the air and then double click, scroll down here and enable physics, it'll just drop right to the floor. Watch. Just enable physics. Oh, it's not working for me for some reason. Not enable damage. Enable physics, there we go. Then it just drops right to the ground, see? And you can still pick it up like you would, but it'll just drop right back down to the ground. Oh, dropped through the ground that time. So be careful of that. But oh, there it goes. Anyway, so that's a quick little tutorial on how to use the editor just for simple steps. Now if you want to import a file, you can come up here to File and Import. You can import from DayZ. You can import from JSON. You can import from Terrain Builder. And also export. So say you want to put a gun down on the ground and you want it to spawn into your map. Well, you have to put the M4 down. And then, let's do that. Put the M4 down. And then it's here. We file, export as object spawner to JSON for consoles. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to export to object spawner for JSON. And then I'll go over to how to upload your JSON into the actual server. Alright, after that, we're going to head on over to our Nitrado server. And once you get in there, we're going to go down here to our file browser. And then we're going to come down to missions and Chinaris Plus. And then we're going to come down to this customs folder right here. Inside the customs folder is where you're going to upload your JSON to. And you can see I have a few here. You're going to hit upload file. And then over here on the left, it's going to be located near documents, DayZ, editor. And then I created a JSON file, but it will most likely be in the editor right here. These are all my DayZ files. And then if you go into JSON, my JSON files. What you're going to want to do is click on the JSON file that you want to upload into here. And then hit open. I'm not going to do it because I already have mine in here. Actually, I am going to do it. I'm going to do Castle. We'll open that up. All it's going to do is copy over the one that I already have. So And then after you get that custom folder in, we're going to go back to jrunz plus. We're going to go down till we find the section cf gameplay.json. Go into there. Then you're going to want to scroll down a little bit here down to world's data, and it's going to say object spawner ARR. Now here I have multiple items in here, but here you should only see these little brackets, open and closing bracket. So in between those little brackets, you want to put parenthesis, custom, slash, then whatever you named your JSON. So whatever you named your JSON, dot JSON, parentheses, comma, parentheses. Okay. Don't do that. Don't move your custom around. But yeah, it has to be parentheses, custom, forward slash, name of the JSON, dot JSON, parentheses. And then comma, parentheses if you want to add multiple. Alright, and then you go down and you save changes. And then restart your server and you will see your JSON in game. Now one thing to note about where your JSONs are, wherever you place them on the map in the editor is where they're going to be placed when you upload them. So if you place something in Zeno, that's where it will be placed when you load up the game. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope this helps you guys out. Thanks.